it. What's going on, sports fans? Welcome to the backyard. I've got the backyard, which has the deck, the smoker, pretty much the usual area people would hang out in the backyard. And then beyond that, I've made a trail into the woods of mid-Georgia where I have my backyard. This is where I go to do things like think by myself in solitude, consume adult beverages by myself or with friends. And there's even activities like shooting sports for the youngsters. Today I've got the Honda Pioneer 1000. There is a rather large hill. I'm going to try to get up over this hill today. We're going to see what this thing can do. There's a couple different angles I'm going to try, and we're going to see how this machine handles this stuff in the backyard. And then guess what? Beyond the backyard is the backyard. We eventually are going to work our way over there, but that'll be another video, so stick around. So, hill number one rests behind me. You can see I've already attempted to get up this hill, and I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but those are Honda Pioneer 1000 track marks in the dirt. What I have done is move some of a fallen tree limb and branches that were in the way to ensure maximum traction with the vehicle. This particular hill is about a 7/12 pitch, and I'm using roof pitch. I'm kind of familiar visualizing things in roof pitch as opposed to degrees. So it's a 7/12 pitch. What that means is for every foot you travel, the ground goes up about 7 inches, and it's probably a little more at the top. I didn't feel like breaking a sweat and climbing all the way up there. So that's the first hill. Approach number 2 is behind me. Take a look at that. It's hard to climb up, I ain't gonna lie. This one eases into it. It's about a 4 pitch. So here again, same principle. For every foot you travel, ground goes up about 4 inches. And then it quickly turns to an 11, which is super steep. 2018 Honda Pioneer 1000. This is the 5-seat edition, which means the bed converts into 2 additional jump seats, in addition to the bench seat, which cozily holds 3 people. I've got a winch and a snorkel on it, nothing done to the engine. So it is a stock engine, stock exhaust, stock airbox, all that stuff. So criteria: 4-wheel drive, no front end lock, unless I have a failed attempt. I'm going to approach the hill at a slow speed. I'm not going to race into it or anything. And I'm going to try to keep the machine in first gear. You know, speed is not the factor. So let me get into position here, and we're going to go ahead and test out hill number 1. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna position the camera for hill climb number 2. So let's do this. I'm on top of the world. Now I've done 2 attempts on hill number 2. Did not get up the first time, rolled back down, locked up the front end in 4-wheel drive. Got a little further, still didn't get up. I have a feeling if I had a little more momentum, I think I would get up there, but I do have trees and obstacles in the way, so even finding my footing up there presents its own challenges. Just to make sure I've got proper video, I'm going to move the camera and try again. So we're going to make this attempt 3. Alright, well, let's wrap this video up here. The Pioneer 1005, overall it impressed me. These were some steep hills to climb. In fact, the purpose of me climbing this hill is so I can continue my trail here and get to the river that's on the back end of my property. Pretty cool. Want to have some fun out there. And I was extremely happy that the machine made it up this hill with very, very little effort. I didn't detect a whole lot of wheel spin. I had full control over the vehicle the whole time. Hill number 2 was clearly a steeper approach, especially as you get up in there. And I didn't think it would make it up there. If I had a little bit more meat on the tires, it might be a different outcome. These are the stock Bighorn tires that come with it. And they're good all-around tires, but there are better options out there for more aggressive applications. Just a couple pointers if you go hill climbing yourself in your Pioneer. I use 2 feet. I got the right foot for the gas, left on the brake when I'm in tricky, challenging terrain, because you will need to hold the vehicle up against gravity if you are getting off the throttle. And also, if you have to back down the hill, put the machine in reverse. You can have some engine braking, even though you're going to want to use your brakes largely to get down the hill in a safe manner. You won't have any engine braking if you leave it in forward gear and you're backing up. It's going to overrun the transmission, and you just don't have any engine braking in that scenario. So keep those things in mind. As always, you're responsible for your safety, not me. Don't do this stuff if you don't have the experience and the equipment. And always wear a helmet. I have that clear one you can't see, so I'm good to go in that aspect. And stay safe till next time. Mattio.